yeah. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We come up in this thing. You know what it is. Music sponsored by D Minds Music. And this is Gates Open Warner Media Group. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go check me out on YouTube. Um, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Also, y'all make sure y'all check out Sit and Politic. You know, those guys over there, real good friends of mine. We've been doing some big things. Tomorrow I should have a show that we did the other day, putting that thing on tomorrow and Thursday, I believe, or tomorrow, Wednesday or Thursday. Either way, check them out. Sit and Politic podcast. They're doing big things. Um, so you know what I mean? I like to introduce to you guys a special guest we got tonight. Our first guest on the show. We breaking barriers. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna bring him on in. I'm gonna try. Y'all bear with me. First time doing this. Bam. There we go. Special guest tonight, Mr. Anthony Cook. What's going on, sir?
Man, what's up with you, man? Glad to be on the show.
Can't hear nothing you saying. Hold on. I can't hear nothing. Man, I guess we should have tried this out before. We look crazy right now. Everybody's seeing us. Can you you know what? Call my phone until I get this figured out.
All right, let me call your phone.
Yeah, just call my phone. Or can you call my wait. Come back. Can you call my phone? Is it possible to use another phone to call my phone, or you got to use your phone?
Let me see your phone.
That way they can still see you. Cause I don't know. Wait, hold up. Say something now.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, there we go. Never mind. I got you. We on like neck bone. You know what I mean? My first time.
It's all good.
All good. All good. So, hey man, I'd like to welcome you to the show. Gates open. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Yes, sir. You know, we always chopped it up about doing a show. So I wanted to get somebody back from a neighborhood to do the first show. With, dang it, man, I can't talk. I'm nervous. I don't get nervous.
Absolutely.
First time to you know what I'm saying, to bring a guest on to do the show. Also, you know what I'm saying, when I bring somebody from the old community, I gotta represent for my brother. Y'all see? Hold up.
Too wild.
Too wild in the house. You know, first
show,
bringing somebody on, represent for my brother. Y'all already know most of y'all. So, with that being said, what did I put this other one? Hold up. Damn. Bang. Bang, bang, boogie. There we go. Hey, y'all donate to the Cash App. To the Cash App, man. Help your boy out. Support the channel. You know what I mean? We trying to do big over here. While he over there drinking up something.
Hey, you know, a hard day of training, man. Of training, man. You know, this is how I wind down, man.
Yeah.
A little bit.
That's word. I'm trying to get on here. Once we get off here, gotta hit the gym.
Oh yeah.
So y'all already know the topic, man. We gotta talk about AD. You know what I'm saying? I called up Ant today. I said, hey man, you want to be on the show? Like, yeah, man. I said, you thinking some topics. You know, that's how we chop it up, thinking some topics. And he came up with, which I thought was a great one. Is Anthony Davis one of the 50 greatest players of all time? And I'll let you go. What you think?
I think he's great, but I don't think he should be on that list as of yet.
AD got a chip, man. Bron, wait. Some people, now I got a little pushback.
Okay.
Some people say LeBron is the GOAT, not me. But some people say LeBron is the GOAT, right?
That's a whole nother combo there.
No. I know we ain't gonna get into that conversation.
Right.
LeBron special ordered this guy.
Yeah.
LeBron special ordered this guy to get him a chip.
Well, at the time, he was the best on the market available. You know what I mean? He was the best on the market available, and I think
but he wasn't available. He wasn't available.
I thought his contract was up in New Orleans.
No. They got him. I think he had one more year on that contract or something. Maybe it was. I don't know. When they started trying to get him anyway, it wasn't up. But you might be right. Y'all fact check me on that. Some of y'all fact checkers out there know y'all gonna hit me up anyway.
Yeah, yeah, you know they're gonna do that. But as
Yeah.
far as like him being on the list, I mean, I can name a gang of other players that that's more well deserving of being on that list than Anthony Davis.
Who you got?
Uh, I mean, off the top of my head, T Mac, Tracy
T-
McGrady, man, Polk County's own.
Polk County's own, baby. Y'all know I represent Polk County.
Polk County's
But
own, man.
I mean, I give you a little pushback against T Mac. Now, T Mac, what he couldn't get out the first round.
Couldn't get out the first round, but I'm gonna tell you what. As
Yeah,
far as being a great individual player, that's what this list is about. Now, being on that list are the top 50 individuals. Regardless of what teams they was on. You know what I mean? I mean,
I haven't.
Jordan Pippen was on the list. So
So you say the greatest 75 players of all time is about being an individual, not necessarily about the team person.
more so because I mean, how many of these people that's on that 75-year list has been league MVPs?
I don't get a
Pretty,
point.
pretty much all of them, just about. You know what I mean? Except for the players they showed back in the '60s.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
I think it's a gang of other players that was more well deserving to be on that list, other than AD. Not to discredit Anthony Davis at all. He's a heck of a player, but the way he's been playing this year alone, I think he had one good game. I think he bodied up Joel Embiid one game, and I think that was the best game he had all year. You know what I mean? But in my opinion,
came back off that injury.
yeah,
Gave
yeah, he's been hurt. He's very injury prone. You know what I mean? And it's hard to see what you're gonna get out that man. Uh, you know, past him being hurt so much. You know what I'm saying? I think his talent is there. He definitely could be a beast. But another player, as far as you want to say, a big man, I put Dwight Howard in this spot.
mm,
Put
mm,
Dwight Howard in this spot.
Dwight Howard over. Okay, I mean that makes sense. T Mac over Tracy. I mean, T Mac over AD and
All
Dwight
day.
Howard over AD.
I would say I would like Dwight Howard on that list too.
Man,
Because I mean I look at it like this. I'd rather see T Mac highlight reel over Anthony Davis any day of the week. And
gotcha.
I definitely would rather see Dwight Howard's highlight reel over Anthony Davis. He ain't gonna wow you, you know what I mean, in
Well,
any aspect of his game, but I think the potential is there, and I think maybe give him. I mean, let's see what he do 5 years from now. You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
before you throw him on the list.
T Mac, when T Mac was playing at the top of his game, he was rivaled with Kobe. At one point, I mean, me personally, maybe not everybody else, thought Kobe and T Mac were going head to head for the best player in the league. But Kobe had
Yeah,
one more gear that T Mac couldn't step to, and that was that super killer instinct.
man, they had some epic battles though, man. They
Yeah,
they they
yeah,
especially when he was with Orlando. When he was in Orlando, oh my gosh,
yeah. Mac
they
had
had they had some games.
Mac was balling, and that's why I say a lot of people don't see it that way, especially some jits. You know what I mean? But I've told them that, and they were like, "What? Oh my God, no!" Da 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 da. And I'm like, "Man, y'all didn't see T Mac. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?"
T Mac he was an animal, man. He was an animal.
And
He
then
was an animal.
Dwight Howard, I can honestly, I can more easily see because Dwight Howard has like 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards. He took
Yes,
his team to the finals. Um,
yes.
I think they went 6 or 7 games against Kobe and in those teams, the Lakers. Um,
Yeah, I think they
I-
went 6 games. If I'm mistaken.
but I think I mean, I would put him on the list before. I would put Dwight Howard on the list before AD. The only thing I think that with Dwight Howard, once he left Orlando, he spiraled
You're
down,
right. Absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
and he didn't want to really. I don't know what it was that with Kobe. That first time he was. I don't know what he was doing, but he's acting crazy.
He just didn't have the drive Kobe had. That's why Kobe ain't want him no more. They were plain and simple.
So I think at the end of the day we agree on that. AD shouldn't be. I mean, yes, he got a ring, but he kind of had to chase to get that ring. Not chase, but he had to go join up with another superstar. And I'm not trying to talk negative about that. He
Right.
wasn't gonna do nothing in New Orleans, but I mean, you
Nah, they weren't gonna win
up
nothing
with
there.
Braun. Y'all say I hate on Braun. Braun is one of the greatest players of all time, obviously.
Oh
So
yeah, absolutely.
you know what I'm saying. Uh,
I don't think me personally, I don't think Anthony Davis can even sit in the same. I mean, think of the people that was in that room, man. Jordan, Allen Iverson, Jerry West. I mean,
Yeah,
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I don't think that man could sit in the same room with them guys. Hakeem Olajuwon, especially when you want to talk to the forwards and the centers. He can't sit in there with them guys.
I agree.
Not right now. I give him some more time, maybe. Uh, do I
But
think he will be a Hall of Famer? I don't know.
also, he's injury prone. He doesn't want to play the five. And I can understand, okay, you don't want to play the five, but Tim Duncan didn't want to play the five either. And that once David Robinson left, there was times where he had to play the five. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't even want to play the five, which, that's his right. But I think he get a little scared down there with them big boys, to be honest. Because
even the game that they playing these days, the game in the paint, it ain't as hard as it was 15, 20 years ago anyway.
Exactly.
So I can understand they ain't used to that punishment. Them boys hacking Shaq, hacking Dwight Howard, back when he was in his early years.
Yeah,
so they don't want to get hit and take that punishment like the Imperials.
That's what I said, and that's why he probably should play the five, because who's better than him? Who's potentially better than him? You got Joel Embiid, you got Jokic, but that's about it. That I can think of right off the top of my head at the five position.
I think the five man is dead. You know what I mean? In the NBA, I just think I think if he used his talent and size, Embiid as well, the Joker, if they really use their size, even LeBron. I think if LeBron actually wanted to play the four man, he could. If he wanted to back somebody down in the hole, and he'll go to the foul line, he probably won't make 8 of them if he went 30 times. But I'm telling you, ain't nobody gonna stop him. They definitely got the bodies to do that.
Yeah, I think AD got he can play outside, he can play inside, he can do what he. Man, I think it'll be beautiful for him to play inside. But hey, that's me.
I just miss the big man. We from the Shaq era, and we just Shaq, Lonzo,
on the
inside, and Hakeem.
Pass it inside, inside out.
That's how we started, even in high school, playing high school ball. Throw it to the big man. Throw it to the big man.
Next question we got on the list. We got Damian Lillard. Well, who you taking? Damian Lillard or Steph Curry? I'm my bad, not Steph. My bad.
Dame or no
Klay?
question.
Dame or Klay?
It depends on what my team needed.
The reason
okay, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm just saying it depends on what my team needs. If my team needs a spot up shooter, Klay all day long.
Yeah.
If my team need a more ideal point guard, somebody that can penetrate the lane and dish or score if he wanted to at will, and got a pretty wet jumper, I'm taking Dame. All around player, Dame. Me personally, I'm a Dame fan. I love Dame.
Yeah, I love Dame.
I think I would have knocked Dame out that list too, and put a couple more points.
And that's where I'm getting to, because Dame is on the list and Klay isn't on the list. Now, I agree with you though, because it depends on what my team need. But they say Klay is a shutdown defender. Definitely before his injury. We really don't know yet. Since he's come back, we really don't know what it's going to be about. But
Right.
I was reading the comment. I don't know you can't see no comments, but I was reading the comment. Huge mismatch nowadays. That's sitting politic over there. He said, "Facts." He said, "Ants thinking right." Hey man, you can't be coming on my show disagreeing with me, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, man, I think, that's tough, because who else has scored 37 points in one quarter?
Man, I ain't never seen that. I've never seen that. I was in shock. I watched that game actually, and I was just like, this man here is just. But everybody that's a streaky shooter. You know what I mean? He could definitely shoot without. There's no question.
He is. But I think of the two between him and Steph, and I know we're talking about Dame, but him and Steph, he has stepped up the biggest in bigger moments. In big moments. Like in the playoffs and things like that. Overall, I think he stepped up bigger than Steph. But to compare him to Dame, man, that's And
You mean as far as being
man,
on
yeah, that's
the
tough. Who
being
should
on
be
that?
in there? If you was to pick two up, well, I meant one. You can only pick one.
I got lost.
Out. Oh, there we go.
Okay, there we go. Got
What happened?
you. Yeah,
What happened?
good glitch.
But would you put Klay over Dame in the top 75?
Uh, no,
No.
no,
You pick Dame.
no.
You pick Dame over Klay.
I'll put Dame over Klay.
Man, I
If
love.
we just talking that, if we talking that list, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'll probably take Dame. If I had to start a team versus him or Klay, I'd take Dame over Klay. I mean, Klay a monster with the ball, man. He could definitely shoot the ball, and he could lock you up on D. But the way the league is now, everybody is all offense. It's all offense, and what you could do. As far as with the ball, he gonna catch and shoot for the most part. He ain't gonna do nothing fancy. I ain't never seen him dribble behind the back.
So Big
But
Baby got a comment over here say Klay only because of his achievements. So I guess he taking Klay.
well, that's a team effort though. You talking 75 top 75 over the past 75 years that list was.
Yeah.
So I think it's more. Okay, depends on how you look at it. But
But
I
he
think
said, but now just to correct, I mean, but he says talking about today right now, he thinking Dame Dollar.
if I
I
had to
think
start my team, I'm gonna start it with Dame.
you gonna start that thing. Oh man,
I'm gonna start it with Dame.
I love my dog Klay, man.
I like Dame.
But
Dame time. My boy point at that wrist is over.
the one thing though is I'm taking Klay, dog. For fuck it, I'm taking Klay. Fuck it. I'm taking. It's hard for me to go against Klay. Now, Klay isn't going to give me the playmaking. I had an argument with a guy one time. He said Klay was a playmaker.
No, he's not.
Big
That
baby, you
ain't
know
his
what I'm
game.
talking about. No, I know, and I'm like, Klay is not a playmaker. He you know what I'm saying. He makes shots. He make big shots. I'm taking.
I'm gonna tell you. You know who he play like to me?
Who?
Chris Jesse. Hey, dribble 2 times, gonna pull up wet you. Hey, Coach Jesse. Yeah, I hear you right. Coach Jesse, you take them 2 dribbles, pop, pull up right in your face.
Shout out to Coach Jesse, Chris Jesse.
Yeah, man.
Watch him if you ever watch this one day.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna take Klay, man. 37 points in 1 quarter. When this man get hot, is stupid. I've seen this dude barely even touch the ball and hit a 3. Just I mean, it's tough now, but yeah. I'm gonna go with Klay, man. It's hard for me to go against Klay.
I mean, he a hell of a player. He a hell of a player, but I think Dame just he gonna break that man down, get to the hole. He gonna dish, or he gonna lay that thing up.
I might be a little biased because I'm a Warriors fan, so I might be a little biased. But man, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Klay for now. This might change next week.
Hey, I wish Braun would have got Dame personally, but that's a whole nother topic. But
that'd be stupid. Good stupid.
I think that would have been his better option over Westbrook.
Yeah.
Personally.
All day. Yeah. But we're gonna move on to the next one. We got Giannis. I like Giannis. So the question is that you brought up was should there be a time period, length of time that you are in the league before you can even get on this list? And I did the calculation. I think Giannis has been in the league. This would be his 9th. This is his 9th year. So he won the championship in year 8. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he won the championship in year 8. I'm not a lifelong fan of the Warriors. Matter of fact, so I'm gonna get this out right now before you answer that. When it comes to basketball, I follow teams. I follow players. When Jordan retired, I jumped on AI. AI retired, I went to D Wade. D Wade gone, I'm with Steph now. I might be on Ja here soon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hey, that man.
Yeah. Y'all be following.
Yeah.
Not a lifelong Warriors fan. Now, when it comes to football, obviously I'm Bucks all day.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So what you think? Should there be a a time period you're in the league before you can get on a list like this. This is the 75 years of greatness.
I mean,
to make it in 8.
The creme de la creme of the NBA, man. I'm talking about you got. I mean, come on, you got Michael Jordan on this list, man. You got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic. I mean, you got all these great players that. Now, as far as the question, I think I'm not gonna say it got to be a length of time you got to be in the league before you can make this list. Because I mean, let's just say you come. If a new player, let's just say if Zion would have came in the league and won his first 5 years and won 5 MVPs, 5 championships, I think arguably, yeah, I think he should be on. I mean, that's great. That's great. That's great. But will that happen? I mean, I highly doubt it. But as far as Giannis, I don't think he's did that much. I mean, yes, he won a title last year.
Hold on 1 second.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Shots fired.
Yeah, to be more careful, boy. I tell you. Hey man, why you be honest like that, man?
I mean, I think I don't think he put in enough yet. I mean, okay, that's pretty much saying if you win a title, you automatically could go to the Hall of Fame almost, because all them players on this list, pretty much first ballot Hall of Fame.
Yeah. That's how, it is. It's easy to get in the NBA.
But I think I can name 5-10 more players that could take his spot. I mean, without a shot of a doubt, I think I can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm a fan of that too. I'm a fan of, man, get some longevity in first. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
now they only make one top 75 list too. So you got to put that into perspective.
Right.
Yeah, the thing came on back. So what I was saying is I'm a fan of that too. Give it some longevity, but at the same time, you only get one list of top 75. It ain't like the NBA is gonna start switching these guys out. So you saying take him out, make him wait for the next 25, be in the top 100 list, basically.
I mean, he ain't got to wait 25 years. I mean, let me see where he at in year. What are you in? Year 9? You say?
Yeah.
Let me see where he at year 10, year 11, year 12.
But,
you know what I
you've
mean?
already made the top 75 list. The list is
it's already made. It's already made.
Yeah,
I'm just
so
saying,
you can't just take somebody else out and put him in at that point.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just saying, as far as him making the list, I think I could. He only been playing 8 years or 9 years. I just think there's another 10-year vet, 12-year, 15-year vet that that was there. You know what I'm saying? That could have easily made that list other than them. But I mean, I guess they want to give these guys their flowers while they're here. You know what I mean?
I get it, but has he been that dominant to be in there? Like a Steph. A Steph could be in there. A KD, in my opinion, can be in there. They've been that dominant.
Yeah. They came in breaking records with that 3-ball, man. Steph, as far as Steph. Giannis, he came in and he averaged a double-double pretty much every year. You know what I'm saying?
But he had a weakness. If you go back to 2000, I think it was 19 when
his J was horrible.
Well, if you go back to, he came in the league in 2013. You go back to 2019, that's 6 years in the league when they lost to Toronto, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did they do? They just sunk the defense in.
Yeah.
So he couldn't get to the lane like he was.
Yeah,
like he's still doing now.
Yeah, make him shoot.
His shot looks a little better. I'm
saying. It's developing though.
Yeah, it's still developing.
He ain't come in the league and just start dominating, you know what I'm saying? Getting to the conference finals every year with the Bucks. They wasn't there every year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's just where I'm at with that.
And there's another point, and this is why I don't put him in because of that. Say Giannis got 2 MVPs. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's what Big Baby say. But he won a ring. I don't want to put an asterisk on the ring, but everybody was hurt.
Who else gonna get it?
I mean, but I will say the man almost tore his leg in half the series before they made it to the finals and end up giving them Suns the business for the most part.
Yeah.
So I think we probably can find somebody else to put in there over Giannis. And then if maybe Giannis would have been the last one or last two or something, but I take him out for longevity for one. Two, he really is still developing his game. I'm not saying like people stop developing their game, but he still doesn't have a true jump shot.
Nah,
But also, what I'm
better
saying,
than Ben
for the
Simmons.
position that he plays,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
a
He
little-
power forward, right?
I think we coming back now. Yeah, my bad. I guess my Andy said Giannis got a Defensive Player of the Year award, which is true. But that top, it's tough, man. It's tough. I ain't gonna put him in there though. I'm taking him out, big baby. Sitting politic over there, politicking on my show. Appreciate you though. But yeah, I think he should be on the next list. He definitely goes on the next list. I don't think he go on this list. Longevity plus when he did win the championship, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was hurt. Everybody's hurt. I don't want to punish him for that, but at the same time, and I'm not gonna punish him and say I'm gonna go and get this man top two in the league right now. Top two, top three player in the league.
Oh yeah,
I'll do that for him. He can make that second list of 75 though. I mean 100. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that 100%.
So you said you were shocked. You were shocked to see MJ at the All-Star game. And I'm like, what? Why would you be shocked?
I mean, Jordan is like, he like that unicorn, man. You don't see him. I mean, you see him at his games.
Yeah.
As far as him being
Oh, that's why they say like he Jesus when they see him, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, I was shocked that he was there. I thought I was gonna see him like they did Pippen, like wherever Pippen was at. We just gonna do this video of you, and then you send it in.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I was shocked he was there. Being that he a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? This man got a million other things he could be doing, and but I personally I was shocked that he was there, and it was definitely good to see him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Besides seeing him sitting on the sideline of the game, as a fan.
Well, I don't understand why Jordan wants to be everywhere. What's going on? Vashon Williams. What's going on, nephew?
TJ.
But yeah. But why would you I think Jordan will be everywhere. Y'all already know Jordan. He said it. If you listen to his interviews, he really likes getting along. Talking to these older guys. You know what I'm saying? He really respects the league. He respects those. That's why he never would say he's the GOAT, according to him.
I mean, I don't see him in too many interviews though. But since before the
Last Dance.
Last Dance, I didn't see Jordan anywhere. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty much on
Last Dance. Where did you see him?
Nowhere, man. I haven't.
Stay low. But when it's time to, other than the COVID, unfortunate COVID event, the funeral and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan stay low. You know what I'm saying? But when they come out for the NBA, Jordan's gonna show up for the NBA.
I hoping he will. I definitely wasn't planning on seeing him.
Hey, and who was the last person they called on that 75 list, though?
Man, come on. Hey, I mean,
who got the loudest cheer on that 75 list? The NBA know what they doing. They know Jordan the GOAT.
Hey,
they know Jordan the GOAT, cuz.
Jordan is. I mean, I love LeBron. Didn't like him at first, but he grew on me over the years watching him play. But watching Jordan, when I was like 9, 10 years old, you know what I mean? Watching him play them epic games versus the Knicks.
You like Penny. Stop it. Go ahead.
Yeah, Penny. Oh, you all day long. Penny Hardaway, man. That was my boy, man.
Oh, yeah. I said, thank you for them Jordan cards. I got them sitting there in the closet right now. Tell Peter he can't buy them for $500 no more. Inflation, they bought $25,000 right now.
I think you throw that number at him. You throw that number at him, he'll probably still buy them from you. I ain't lying.
Still ain't selling. With them NFTs, I don't know how to do them, but maybe I can figure something out here.
Yeah, I'm
But
figuring. I
yeah,
take a picture of all of them.
you was a big Penny fan coming up. You know, obviously I was a Jordan fan. But tell the young folks who are listening what Penny was about, what they don't know.
Penny was, I mean, sky was the limit talent wise. I mean, you
Six,
know what I'm
seven.
saying? 6'7", 200 pounds, a little skinny, but you know what I'm saying? But who wasn't back then? But I mean, the closest thing to Magic Johnson you probably gonna see, you know what I'm saying, was Penny Hardaway.
Man, I
That
never heard,
man,
but that's a
man was a
good one.
beast. That man was a beast. All around player. I mean, could take over a game, and that man was just, injuries just put a
Got him.
halt to his career. Him,
And
I mean, along with a few others. But Penny, I mean, if you go back and watch Penny highlights, man, especially if you watch that documentary, I think it might be on Netflix with him and Shaq. I can't remember the name of it, but I know it's about him and Shaq
yeah,
in Orlando. Well, I think it's actually about the Orlando Magic. But excellent documentary, man. It just brought back so many memories, man, watching that cat play.
I mean,
Uh,
Penny did it all. You know what I mean?
oh yeah,
I mean, he went out there scoring 60, 70. He wasn't the most athletic dude, but he was athletic. 6'7",
yeah,
run the point guard. Probably was, and I never heard that analogy, but probably was the closest thing to Magic. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Magic Johnson, I mean. And Penny was that dude, dog. I mean, every time they played the Bulls, they beat
man.
the Bulls when Jordan came back that year to go to the finals and got
Yeah, but
torched.
he came back that next year and lit us up on fire.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as Penny, he was my favorite player. But you got to give props where props due, and you can't just take nothing away from Jordan being, you know, one of the greatest. It's hard to really argue who's the greatest or who's the GOAT because all these players played in different eras, different time frames of the league, and it's like you're gonna always have this debate, going on about who's the greatest. But I'm like, I respect LeBron because LeBron dominated his era. Jordan definitely dominated his era. On and on. I mean, Larry and Magic, we caught the tail end of their careers.
Yeah.
They just dominated the era, man.
Where I give LeBron the most props is leading this generation into you take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
LeBron, when he left Cleveland because they weren't they were putting an old Shaq around him. You know what I mean? Old superstars.
Yeah.
Shaq was a shell of himself. But LeBron taught these boys how to really bet on yourself.
Yeah, I
Now,
mean,
sometimes that can go the wrong way, and then sometimes that can go the right way. You know what I mean? So when you get LeBron, he jumping from team to team. I honestly I like it, but I do have to ding him for it the way what I mean, the way it all goes down.
I mean, because we were so accustomed to the '90s, these players riding out with their team until the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would have loved to see Jordan just stay with the Bulls or Shaq just stay with Orlando and just go from there. But I mean, they chasing that dollar too at the end of the day. It's all about. They say it's not all about the money, but in my eyes, in my opinion, it's all about the money.
I think for Bron to go to Miami, I think it was all about a chip. He had to get
him. Oh yeah, he gonna get the money regardless of where he went. He was gonna get the money regardless. But yeah, he wanted to go where he pretty much know he can get a championship, and I think Dwayne Wade showed that man how to take his game to another level.
Yeah, he definitely did. And that's why it's hard to blame LeBron because what you'll be talking about him, who is the greatest player to never win a championship, possibly. You know what I mean?
I think he would eventually got one.
Malone, all that.
I think he would eventually got one, but
I don't know if he didn't take it into his own hands. I don't know if he would have stayed with the Cavs. I'm a hometown guy. I'm gonna stay with the Cavs. I honestly don't know if he would have got a chip because I don't know if Dan Gilbert would have put the team around him. Now, when he leave and go to Miami, now he tried to start this GM stuff in Miami. Pat wasn't having it. So he left, go back to Cleveland, say, hey, I'm coming back. But that's when he started going on these 1-2 year deals. So it would guarantee Dan Gilbert will put some folks around him.
Yeah, and either that or he got a way out.
Yeah, exactly. And so I give LeBron props about that. You know what I mean?
I mean, they self-preservation is the first law of nature for any man, any woman in this world. So you can always do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? What's in your best interest for you and your family. So
Yeah,
I can't knock that man for that. But as far as just basketball, I think eventually he would have won a championship wherever he went, or if he would have stayed with Cleveland, I think he would eventually won there because you're always gonna have that threat of him, your star player leaving.
yeah. Well, Big
So
Baby say it's foolish to sacrifice your career to keep butts in billionaire seats, which is true. Um, that's 100% true. But I don't think it's that where LeBron trades switch teams. I think it's more so he switched teams and he controlled the narrative. Like I'm gonna be here for a year. You got me for a year. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But if you don't put nothing around me, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what pushed it to that next level to help them boys. To help Braun get a chip. I got two more, which I just came up with these. Um, man, I just forgot one of them. Oh, so it's in the headline right now. LeBron want to play with Bronny. I did a thing on that the other day. I think it's a great idea. But I'm gonna tell you what I think is gonna happen. I think LeBron, because if you look at him in the on the news and all this stuff here doing press conferences, he says that he's been talking good about. I think his name's Sam Presti, play the GM for Oklahoma City, or I don't know if he's the GM, but I know he's the GM for Oklahoma City. I think he's planning a move to go to a small market team that'll get Bronny and then bring him along. Because what's going to happen? That small market, they got LeBron. They ain't worrying about necessarily winning. I mean, obviously, any team LeBron's on, he wants to win, but they're not later on in his career. Like I said before, he won't be the catalyst of winning a championship anymore. He might win one, but he won't be the main focal point of winning one. I think he go over to Oklahoma City. I'm just reading between the lines. He go over there with Sam Presti, bring Bronny with him, and LeBron said he don't care about the money. So he might take the league minimum. Who knows? Go over there, be able to play with his son. It'll be a beautiful thing.
I mean,
Cause
who wouldn't want to do it?
Really quick, I think Bronny's in 11th grade. Next year he'll be a senior. LeBron's contract will be up next year, so Bronny can go to the G League or he can go to college after next season. So he'll probably, I'm assuming, play 1 year. I don't know how good he is. I don't know if he'll be able to even make it to the league if he'll be good enough. But we were saying that he's going to be good enough. So he probably that'll put LeBron next year, and basically 3 years they'll be able to play together.
I mean, I think it'll be have we ever seen that in the NBA?
I mean, Jordan couldn't do it. Jordan was good enough to be able to play in the league.
Yeah, well, they coming behind Jordan. I mean, he's trying to come behind his daddy. Either one of their kids, I don't think gonna fill their dad's shoes. Definitely Jordan kids. I've seen his son play. They weren't no better than us playing the field.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. LeBron has his son at a spot where he potentially could realistically make it to the league, and obviously that's better than what Jordan did.
I've seen like bits and pieces of some on Bronny games, and I just
it's hard to tell when you dunk.
It's hard to tell how good he is, besides him dunking the ball. I mean, I ain't seen him break nobody down and do, not saying he can't, but yeah. I haven't seen him really play like I followed Lonzo Ball and LaMelo, just watching them on like YouTube and on Facebook. Yeah. And so I started watching them more, seeing them play. And I seen, when LaMelo was in high school, that little joker that was shooting Steph Curry shots and knocking them down. And it was like, man. And but as far as the question you asked, I think I don't know. It's hard to really, because we don't know how good Bronny is yet. I mean, you ain't watching like highlights of him on Facebook or ESPN saying Bronny did this week.
And he did that to make it to the league. How you think that plays out?
If he make it to the league,
He's good enough. I mean, we don't know that realistically, but let's say he is good enough.
So what you want to? The question is, where you think he'll land with LeBron?
Yeah, maybe that's a dumb question though. Now that I think about it.
I mean, I don't. I think the question is, would he get drafted? Is he good enough to get drafted?
Yeah, yeah.
Then, depending on where he get drafted, or if you're saying he got to go to the G League, meaning he got to walk on somewhere. So
Well,
I think with just him
no.
being
You can
LeBron,
go to the G League now. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. But you can go to the G League instead of going to college. So you can
I
go to
don't
the
know
G
about that.
League.
I thought you had to go one and done now.
No, but you can go to college. You can go to the G League though. I don't think you
That's
have.
another topic you should have on the show, though. Should
Yeah,
they be? Can they come out of high school? I think they should be able to come out of high
yeah, they
school anytime they want. But I think if he does make it, which I think LeBron ain't gonna spare no expense on trying to get his son there.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
I think he can play. I think he can play, but whether he got to go to the G League, I don't know. If you just try out for these teams. I'm pretty sure just his star power alone, he gonna be able to go wherever he want to go and get on.
I think I ain't gonna say you can get drafted there, but you can go to the G League. I'm pretty sure you can go to the G League, then go to the NBA. But the
Yeah,
NBA is just like the G League is the D League, basically. I mean, they're on
yeah,
NBA teams. Matter of
yeah.
fact, I think D Wade's son is in the G League. I think.
Not the one wearing dresses.
Huh?
Not the one wearing dresses, is it?
I'm not the one. Oh, brother, not the one wearing dresses. Yeah, he probably ain't gonna play basketball. So,
Nah, you gonna.
what you think? A bonus question. What you think the NBA should do about the dunk contest? Did you watch it? Did you like it?
Man, I talked to one of our other childhood friends about this, and we got like a little group chat. Me, Kareem, Titus, Jerry, and Aaron. And
Damn, y'all ain't put.
I told them, well,
I'm down here by my. Hey, Kareem, Titus, Aramis, Green J, Titus, Aramis, whoever else is on there why y'all ain't put me in the group chat, cuz? Got to be. Wait.
You got to be. Go ahead and hit it one time.
Okay, boy, I tell you. Bang, bang, boogie.
Yeah. But the chat really we just hit each other up, see if we're gonna work out or whatever we're gonna do for that if we get together. But I said, man, I think the dunk contest is I don't. It was trash to me.
It was trash.
It was trash to me, man, because like I say, we come from that era where we've seen. Come on, man, these cats. I think the last good dunk contest, the best one I've ever seen personally, was the one with the first one with Aaron Gordon when he robbed Aaron Gordon. I think.
Yeah.
I think they robbed him on that one.
Zach LaVine.
Zach LaVine and Aaron Gordon. They went 2 years, but the first year.
Yeah.
The first one, I think they robbed Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
But that was deep. That was one of the best ones since I seen when Vince put his arm through the through the basket.
Not the last one, but the year before last when D Wade cheated, basically. It was Aaron Gordon and the dude from the Heat. I don't remember his name, but Aaron Gordon killed that dude, in my opinion. Or they can have a tie. You know what I mean? Have a tie.
I think it was just. I think they ain't getting the right people in there. You know what I mean? Like Cole Anthony, I've never seen. I don't think he was ever known as a high flyer.
Yeah.
That other dude, Toppin or Obi Toppin.
Yeah, been in there before though. Yeah, been in there before.
What, Toppin?
Yeah. Been in that last year. Yeah.
He wouldn't. To me, the dunk contest, I think you got players that could jump off 2 feet and players that jump off 1. I think the players that jump off 2 feet or can do both are the better dunkers, like a Zach LaVine. He could jump off 2 or 1. You know what I mean? And so can Aaron Gordon. But these guys, it's like watching Jordan and Dominique Wilkins dunk. Dominique Wilkins wasn't running and flying like Jordan. He jumped off 2 feet.
Dunker.
Yeah, I call them power jumpers. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I call them. But Jordan could do both. But I just think the dunk contest was weak this year. I think they need to get a better selection of. I think they got some of them YouTube dunkers, man, dunk better than them guys.
I think LeBron should get in. Oh, he was too scared. My bad. My bad.
I don't think LeBron is like
He's not. That's why he didn't get in the dunk contest.
crazy dunk, but people just still want to see him in there.
Well,
You know what I mean? I ain't never seen him do nothing
now,
crazy.
I mean, he definitely wouldn't. But when he first came in the league, he got in it in high school, an All-American game, and then he said he was going to get in the dunk contest one year. When they was having the dunk test, yeah, I'm gonna get in it next year. Yeah, right. Never got in the dunk contest. That's another thing I don't like. Competitive spirit. I feel like he thought it was gonna hurt his brand if he lose. Come on, man. It ain't gonna hurt your brand. You LeBron.
No,
You see.
it's just a dunk contest at the end of the day.
But I like what not Chris Paul, but Paul Pierce said. Paul Pierce said. But let me go back really quick. Think about it, if they cut the dunk contest out because they thought about it years ago, we wouldn't have never got the Zach LaVine and Aaron.
I remember that.
So I don't think they should take it off. They should revamp it some type of way. But I do like what Paul Pierce said. And Paul Pierce said he thinks they should bring some of those YouTubers in to dunk against the NBA dunkers.
Now that'd be that's something to see. Yeah, that's almost the same, same thing watching these YouTube boxers, you know what I'm saying, real fighters and stuff like that. But then I've seen some of these. Matter of fact, I follow a couple of these guys on Instagram. It's a white guy. I can't think his name. I think his last name Kilgore, something like that. But he got like a training system to where he teach you how to get your vert up.
Yeah.
But that man can jump. I think he got like a 50-inch vert. It's crazy. Yeah, man, it's off the chain. But I think, they definitely should revamp it because I wanted to turn it off 3 times. I just ain't had nothing to do that night.
It was pretty bad. I don't think
it was horrible.
Get rid of it. And then what you think about the NFL Pro Bowl? And that's the last.
Okay. The NFL Pro Bowl, they should be ashamed of themselves for putting that on TV, man. Either that put some flags on their hips. Yeah, man, that was just a waste of time, man. I mean, like you remember, man, I remember, man, like the NBA All-Star game used to be very competitive. Back, when AI then was still playing, a lot of those guys. And the Pro Bowl.
I like how they do it. The NBA.
The format is cool.
Yeah,
I mean, as far as like the format is cool, but I'm just saying, like, before they had that format, it was just let them shoot, let them go by me, and they scoring 200 points. I mean, nobody want to see that. I mean, I know you want to see a good dunk, a good, fancy play every now and again, but you want to see some type of competitiveness in the game.
Yeah.
As far as the NFL Pro Bowl, man, I watched a half of that, man, and came back and watched bits and pieces of the second half, and it was just like, man, they were letting each other catch, and they weren't even falling down. They were just catching the ball, and they'll hug them, then the ref blow it dead. It's like, come on, man.
But then you got to think about it now. The seniors in college, when they get ready to go to pro football, if they're not going to go their senior year, whatever, but when they get ready to go to the draft, a lot of them don't play the bowl games.
I think they need to play the bowl game after the Super Bowl. Remember, I think they used to play it before used to play it after the Super Bowl some years back, if I ain't mistaken.
That's a long wait because the bowl games come January 1st. Super Bowl ain't until February. So that's a good little wait.
You talking about as far as playing the Pro Bowl?
Oh, you talking about the Pro Bowl? No, I'm talking about college football.
Oh, I thought you meant the Pro Bowl.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was talking about the Pro Bowl originally, but I kind of switched it a little bit. Okay. But the Pro Bowl, they used to play after the Super Bowl, but what they were doing was right now you wait 2 weeks for the Super Bowl. At that time, you played your last game. The next week was the Super Bowl. The next week was the Pro Bowl. Now what they do, you play the last game, the championships game, Pro Bowl, Super Bowl. So they give the Super Bowl teams 2 weeks off.
Yeah, time to rest and I understand that, but as far as the game, it's just not worth watching. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it ain't like the NBA where you can see somebody get crossed over, you can see a nice dunk. I mean, what's the best you're gonna see in a football game besides? Yeah, you know what I mean?
You got a 3-point challenge, you got the rookie game, you got the celebrity game. You have a lot going on that weekend for the NBA. When it comes to pro football, the Pro Bowl, I think you can do stuff with the skill guys, do a race, see who the fastest.
Well,
Play
they
seven
did
flag.
some of that.
But I don't know what you can do with the linemen, the offensive and defensive line. Maybe you know what I mean. Maybe
Like a
have them
hot dog
playing
eating
wide
contest
receiver.
or something. Have them eat.
Yeah,
Something crazy.
yeah. I don't know how to revamp it, but they need to do something because that thing is pretty boring.
Yeah, it's boring to watch, man. Don't nobody want to see nobody. I mean, you remember the Pro Bowl when, God bless old Sean Taylor.
Oh
He
yeah,
rocked somebody. I don't know who it was, but man, I don't know how that dude got up. And I think after that, that's when they started. Okay, we just gonna play touch from now on. Cause boy, I understand people don't want to get hurt, and you mess up your money
yep.
over an All-Star game basically. But I mean, man, at least tackle me to the ground.
Flag football game. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, for the most part, I don't know what to do with the linemen. Defense. I mean, you can put them out there wide receiver, let them run a couple routes through. I don't really know what to do with them.
That'd be funny if you could see them do something like that. I mean,
Yeah, that's about the best you can do unless somebody else know how to revamp that thing. Because
yeah, I think it's just more so now they don't want these star players to get injured, and
oh yeah,
I,
but that's
I
why I say
understand that.
it's starting in the college ranks when the guys don't play the bowl game. If you ain't playing a big bowl game, a lot of these college teams, if
Oh,
you
okay, I got you now. Yeah,
pro,
yeah, yeah.
they
Oh,
won't
but
pick.
yeah, they want to mess their draft stock up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
might hurt themselves or like you say, mess the draft stock up. But
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because
but
if
that's
they get hurt, you got to think that's it. They done.
it's a wrap. Yeah. But hey man, we went 52 minutes. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? Time
long
flies when
time talking.
uh,
Yeah, man.
so man, I want to shout out. Hey, appreciate you coming on. First guest. You know what I'm
Yeah, no
saying?
doubt.
We're gonna try to do this a little bit more. I gotta get all the boys on, Kareem, Aramis, Titus, you know what I'm saying? Whoever else out there want to
Yeah,
get on. Just
I'll
come up with
do a
some
lot. I'll do a live show one day, man. We have to come down your way.
yeah,
Do
yeah,
a
yeah.
little live show, man. And
You
as
know what
long
I'm
as we
saying?
got enough mics and stuff, mics and headphones, we get all that situated.
I have 4 mics. I gotta get 2 more headphones, but I got 4 mics though.
I got, I got some stuff here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Headphones, stuff like that.
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. Like I said, I appreciate you having me on, man. I just hope it, first of many.
Oh yeah.
Uh, you know, I like what you're doing. You're definitely doing your thing. I remember when you first told me, you had the idea of having a podcast. I was like, okay, well, it's kind
Yeah.
of everybody got a podcast now. So
Yep.
why you want to go in this lane? But at the end of the day, when it's hard to, when you see people that talk about stuff, they more than likely don't do it. You did it. So that's, I mean,
But I
respect
am
to
one
you.
to procrastinate because I've been thinking about this for years. But
Well, it's all on God's timing, man. Whenever God,
oh,
God's timing, man.
oh yeah.
God's timing. When the time is right, the time is right. And like I say, proud of you. You doing your thing. You made it happen. And just keep representing, man.
Yeah, I
Keep
had
representing.
well, first of all, my brother passed. I had 2 brothers and a sister die last year. 2 cousins. Oh, it was terrible.
Yeah.
But then so that motivated me a little bit. And then there was a guy I follow on YouTube. He said, man, if you ain't got some type of side hustle from going through this pandemic, you missing it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I mean, obviously I'm not making any money. Maybe one day I'll start making some money, but that was my thought behind it. But it's things I've always wanted to do when I was selling insurance, talking to these older people. And I'm gonna get a whole bunch of stuff going, but I want to interview older people to tell their story. That's what really kicked it off in my brain. And
Yeah.
so eventually that's coming, y'all. We're gonna get some older people, that want to tell their story. Entrepreneurs, people in general, that's not just older people, but anyway,
Yeah, man.
yeah, man. I appreciate you checking me out. And y'all make sure y'all check me out. The Gates Open Warner Media Group. Check me out on YouTube. Let me know. I'm thinking about shortening up this name just to Gates Open. Because honestly, I'll be forgetting part of the name. But also we got music coming. Hopefully next month we got some more music coming. Shout out to my dog Ant. You know what I'm saying? Ant Cook. Get at him. I don't know what he's doing, but you know what I'm saying?
Just working, man. Working, training, getting this personal training thing going right now. Me and my partner Andre Lawrence, we got
Yeah.
a DA Fitness. We're gonna start that up pretty soon. We
Plug DA Fitness.
Yeah, we ain't it ain't official yet. We might change the name, but we came together and came up with DA Fitness, and we gonna definitely we got some people we train now.
Yeah.
Of course, we're doing it for free, but it's sometimes you got to just put in the work before you start charging people. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only thing we got going right now. The fitness thing going on.
So y'all in that Polk County area, hey, look out for my dog. DA Fitness for now, but he'll let you know. We'll do an update on what's going on with that. Get you guys out there, get some training going. I'm about to hit him. Look for some videos. I'm gonna do some video. I already got the videos. I just got to edit them, some of them. As I get my diet right, you know what I'm saying. So y'all gonna have to hold me accountable because I gotta get my diet right. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, check. But like I say, check us out. Check these guys out at Sitting Politic. He was in there commenting tonight. Doing some big things over there. I got a show I'm gonna release tomorrow that he and I did together. He and I and another guy, Chris. And then go over there, sign up, subscribe, link. What is it? Subscribe, comment, share, like all those things. And y'all know how we end the show. We always end the show like that, right there. And I get at you, man. Holla at me, and we gonna get you back on.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, now.
All right, bro.
Yeah. 57 minutes. I'm a dog at hey. We got 5 more minutes though. Right here. Gates open.
For this moment right here. Yeah. It's for the grown and sexy. Listen. Lady, I'm ready. Said I'm searching. Lady, I'm ready.
Oh, you tried to fall off on me, huh? Put that back there.
I need a love to face life till the finish. I won't stop till I find my lady. Is she you? Sick and tired of wondering.
Hey, y'all look for more interviews. I'm get my wife to do an interview one day.
No way to go down, no way in the run.
I guess not.
There is no prenup, just a fact and a commitment. If you're out there listening, I'm calling you, girl. So I'm looking for love. Said I'm searching for love. Lady, I'm ready. I need a love face life till I'm finished. I won't stop till I find my lady. Is she you? In and out relationships, left with memories past tense. Yeah. So what do I do? I'm holding on. No, I let them go. I've searched the world over. Yeah, she's still undiscovered. I refuse to quit now. I'm in my vow. I'm ready for love. Said I'm searching. Have you seen it? Have you seen my baby? I'm ready for love. I need a love face like till I'm finished. I won't stop till I find my baby. I want I need a love. I need a love. Need your love. I'm gonna find my little dad. That's me. That's the need of love, baby. That's the need of love. Sounds like
All right, folks. Thank y'all for tuning in. Look forward to more music coming next month. I'll keep y'all on the update. But with that being said, go over and check me out. Once again, said the last time for the night, Gates Open Warner Media Group. We're doing big things. Love y'all. Talk to you